this edition of The Best Parts, we're mixing some White Russians, throwing on an Autobahn record, and breaking down everything we love about the masterpiece that is The Big Lebowski. This movie is iconic. The characters, the plot, the quotes. Let's just say I feel about The Big Lebowski the way Walt feels about Branded. So pop on some Credence and meet me at Jackie Treehorn's party because this is The Big Lebowski, The Best Parts.
Were you listening to the dude's story, Donnie?
Walter?
Were you listening to the dude's story?
I was bowling.
So you have no frame of reference here, Donnie. You're like a child who wanders in the middle of a movie and wants to know...
Walter, what's the point?
A film deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the National Film Registry.
That's just like, your opinion, man.
The Big Lebowski is the story of Mr. Jeffrey Lebowski, a man who...
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude.
Excuse me. The dude is on a quest to replace his defiled rug, solve a kidnapping plot, find out who stole money from needy children, keep his bowling team from falling apart, and attend his landlord's dance recital. There's a lot going on, but the plot doesn't really matter. The Big Lebowski is a take on the noir mystery, a subject the Coen brothers know well. Their films Blood Simple, Fargo, and Miller's Crossing are all neo-noir stories about the criminal underworld. But The Big Lebowski turns those tropes into satire, and the crime that the dude tries to solve never even happened. Instead, it's red herring after red herring and a lot of dark comedy. And even though it's sometimes bleak, it's a lot of fun. I mean, Donnie dies. There's a toe in a box. But the Coen brothers and the actors they cast, no comedy takes the edge off. And that means all the characters, even the ones barely in the film, make a big impression. The main characters all play off each other in ways that make perfect sense. The dude's laid-back idealism clashes with Walter's pained intensity. Maud, the wealthy heiress, is distant and pretentious, but she finds the dude more interesting and appealing than her art world friends, to a point. And because the dude is a good but lazy man, the Big Lebowski's greed and skullduggery disgust him.
They're gonna kill that poor woman. They're gonna kill that poor woman.
The peripheral characters are just as important. Bunny and Brant together, the nihilists. The friendly and dismissive LAPD cops, the fascist cops in Malibu, Woo, and the blonde guy.
Who is it?
Goons.
Who?
Hired goons.
Hired goons?
You can pick pretty much any random character and fill in the blanks on what their lives are like. These kinds of character details make the world of The Big Lebowski vivid and broad. Anyone could be in their own spin-off. And the Southern California setting, Ralph's, In-N-Out Burger, the architecture, and landscape really make this a movie for its time and place. But what really ties the movie together are the quotes. "Where's the money, Lebowski? That rug really tied the room together. I don't roll on Shabbos. The Supreme Court has roundly rejected prior restraint. Obviously you're not a golfer. Vagina. Mr. Treehorn treats objects like women, man. Am I wrong? I like your style, dude. Strong men also cry. I'll just check with the boys down at the crime lab. They've got 4 more detectives working on the case. They've got us working in shifts. Do you have to use so many cuss words?" I bet everyone watching has said one of those out loud at least once. Because like all the best pop culture phenomenons, The Big Lebowski made a big impact off-screen. You can find Lebowski references in TV shows like The Powerpuff Girls and Veronica Mars, hit up the annual Lebowski Fest, or even learn about dudism, a philosophy based on the dude. It's no surprise that a movie this dense has inspired so many fans because no matter how many times you watch Lebowski, you always notice something new. There are callbacks and Easter eggs throughout. Let's start at the beginning. The Big Lebowski is the rich guy. So the movie's not even named after the dude. Maud's scissors art relates to the dude's castration fear. The dude repeats back dialogue he overhears. He even sings the Branded theme song. Really, The Big Lebowski is a music nerd's dream. You may have recognized Flea, bassist for Red Hot Chili Peppers, and an actor with a fairly extensive filmography, but did you know that the nine-toed nihilist is none other than musician Amy Mann? But here's my favorite fact. The psychedelic rock song in the dude's dream sequence, the singer is Kenny Rogers. Yep, that Kenny Rogers. I could go on, but all good things must come to an end. And the dude abides. And I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that. It's good knowing he's out there. The dude, taking her easy for all us sinners. What do you love about The Big Lebowski? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to our channel. We'll be right back here next week to talk about all the best parts of our favorite stuff. Thanks for watching.